recording has started.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm waffling on to myself then, going,
No,
well,
okay.
excited and everybody's watching me.
Well, I mean, it's
I'm excited.
can't even see. Wait,
Right.
move over so I can get in the camera too. Okay. Hello. Camera's up there.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm looking in that little square.
Yeah,
'cause
we're
that's
done.
all right. Okay, sorry. Well, hopefully we were in a better mood this week.
Well, who will?
The last one was shit. So,
Yes.
Go on.
Well. Today, as you can see, is going to have a VR experience.
I'm quite excited but really nervous.
Well, let me get down here. That's a bit better. It
You're
is.
making nearly as tall as me. That's a
It
little
is
bit, isn't it?
the Titanic experience of her sinking.
Yes, of me sinking. I don't need a Titanic for that. I'm a bit of a Titanic myself.
Yeah, you don't sink. You're buoyant, aren't you?
Yes, I'm very buoyant.
So I have no idea how this is going to work, or if it's going to work or not going to work. But
you'll get the finished production. The finished production? The finished...
that
The finished production.
I wouldn't go as far as production. I mean, it's an experience. I've seen videos of it, so I know really kind of what to expect. Well, no, you know what to expect because, you know, everybody knows the story about the Titanic. Or was it the Titanic?
I don't know, it could have been her sister ship, couldn't it? There's always a little bit of a hoo-ha-loo-la, isn't there? Who knows?
Oh, did you hear that TikTok is unbanned?
Oh yeah, after 17 hours or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like less than a day.
Yeah, so what was all that about then, you reckon? That was ridiculous. Bloody ridiculous.
I did say though, did I not say?
You did say. You did say.
And, you know, like the whole entire of America was getting annoyed, getting shitty, oh, it's not fair, blah, 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 blah. Who's the one person who's unbanned it?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, Donald Trump. Because he's such an evil, nasty, horrible person.
Oh, okay, yeah, so...
How many, like, all of these...
But who was it that was going to ban it?
Biden.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, so...
Oh, I thought it was Trump that was...
all of these thousands, 170 million people were going to be out of jobs. All these TikTok creators. That he's just given them a job. So is he that bad of a person? I mean...
Clever.
He's not stupid, but, you know... So anyway...
Clever.
We shall...
Yeah, let's get on. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Right. So, plonk this on your noggin.
It's like going to the optician's. God, it's bloody heavy.
Is it all on properly?
scratch my arm, sorry. Right. This is a seated experience. Get comfortable. Why is there lots of electric going off on things? Titanic on deck. Titanic's hull is breached by a collision with an iceberg and taken on water. Captain Smith has ordered women and children to lifeboats. Is that right?
Women and children! This way! Women and children!
Head for that ship on the horizon. Transfer your passengers and tell their captain to come at once. Require urgent.
Surely they can see our rockets.
If they can, they are not responding. As quickly as you can.
Aye, aye, sir. Quickly now! Women and children!
Quickly! The boats are leaving!
Daddy, where are we going?
Shh, love, we're going on a little adventure. We'll be back soon.
Over here. Let's try this one.
I'm afraid it's women and children only, sir.
Please, sir, can't you see my wife needs help with the children?
Sorry, sir. Captain's orders.
What's the meaning of this? Is this a drill?
Only a precaution, sir. Everyone will be back aboard in good time.
John, I can't manage without you. I need you.
We'll just have to for now.
But
Don't worry, Marie. I'll get on another boat. You go ahead with the children.
Daddy, I don't want to go without you.
John, I don't see any men boarding lifeboats.
I'm sure there's other boats further down letting men board. Right, David, help your mother and sister board.
Yes, Dad.
I'm sorry, sir. Women and children only.
For God's sake, he's just a boy.
What age is he?
He's only 16.
He'll have to stay on board with the other men.
God's sake.
Do something, John.
Is there nothing you can do? My wife can't manage alone.
I'm afraid not, sir. Captain's orders.
Hey, the officers are letting the boys leave on the other side. You must hurry.
Thanks, friend. Marie, take the baby. Look after Emily. We'll get on another boat. Emily, Daddy loves you very much. Be good for your mother and sister. We'll see you again soon.
Daddy, don't go. You have to come with us. We won't be able to find you.
Shush now, love. You're going on the boat with your mum and your sister. We'll be along shortly, I promise.
Daddy, I don't want to go.
Women and children.
Go straight to the next boat. Do what you must to get aboard. Do you understand?
I will, Ma'am, I will. Don't worry.
Mind him, John.
Right, Emily. Time to go. Be brave.
No.
Here, let me help
no,
you.
Daddy,
Emily,
please.
go. You have to
I
go
want
with your mother.
you.
Go.
Please, let me go with
No.
you. Dad,
You'll be all right.
Please.
We'll head straight for another boat.
Be good, child.
Women and children.
We'll see you
Final
soon.
call.
Right, it's time to go.
No. No. I want my daddy. No.
Ready to ropes. Lower it away.
Bye.
There,
Bye,
there,
Emily.
sweetheart.
Bye, Marie.
They'll be fine.
Daddy.
Thank you.
My daughter was the same growing up. Father's favorite.
Do you believe there's any real danger?
Oh no, dear. I saw men locking the watertight doors as I left my cabin. I'm sure we will be back on board soon.
Hey, how do we get to the lifeboats?
We can't get up on the deck.
Do the steerage have their own boats?
I don't know. There should be boats in the third-class decks, but I haven't seen any.
Surely there must be extra boats kept elsewhere. Otherwise, how can all the passengers leave the ship?
How's your ankle, Helen? You took quite a tumble boarding the boat.
Swollen. I think it may be broken.
Oh dear. When we get back on board, Dr. Locken can look over it. At least this could make an interesting story for your next novel.
Yes, well, perhaps this type of adventure novel would best suit Colonel Gracie.
Oh, I do hope Father is safe. Surely he'd be safer on board the Titanic than here in this boat. Yes, well, this is not quite the ending to our adventure that I was expecting. Do you remember Father's face when we arrived?
Steady forward and lower away astern.
Lower together, men.
Hold off! I can't manage this boat with only one seaman.
Are there any sailors aboard? Present yourself. This boat needs another hand. I am a yachtsman, sir. I can row. If you're seaman enough to get onto that boat, you can go.
Barely halfway down.
Swing over that loose rope. Ready?
Oh my goodness.
There. Thank you. By the oarlock.
Ready! Lower away!
Forward together.
It's so dreadfully cold tonight.
Almost there, Mother.
How long must we sit in these boats?
Till morning. Be glad you're in here and not up there.
I wasn't a pleasant man.
Mass was lovely this morning.
How nice the captain attended.
Yes, this is his last journey commanding a ship.
Such a beautiful ship to retire with.
There was a planned lifeboat drill this morning. They postponed it so the captain could attend mass instead.
Oh, perhaps that explains why the sailors on the deck seemed almost unprepared when lowering this lifeboat.
And why our lifeboat has only 3 sailors.
Yes, this whole affair's been managed rather badly. I shall be making a complaint when we come aboard Titanic.
Help! I'm trapped! Help! Help!
Mommy, I'm scared.
Shh, it'll be fine.
Get ready to release the ropes.
Aye, sir.
There's water coming in.
Get that plug in. The boat will founder.
I have it.
You there. Stand on that plug. Make sure it doesn't come out.
I never.
Man the oars. We need to leave this ship. Her suction will pull us under. Pull! Hurry, damn you!
Where are we heading? Towards the lights on the horizon, just off the port bow.
Pull! Put your backs into
We
it!
can help row.
No! The men will row.
You can steer the rudder as soon as you can run.
No, you will not. Sit down.
Look, child. Look what I have here. He's friendly. He won't bite. Would you like to hold him? Can you look after him for me? While we're on the so soft.
I should have stayed on deck with Krieg.
Yes,
No,
Mum.
it was good of you to join us in the boat.
Quig wouldn't have allowed you to stay on deck.
I'm sure we will be back on deck shortly. Never mind that sailor.
And what if there is real danger?
There can't be. The captain said so himself. This is just a precaution.
With this fog on the horizon and no moonlight,
Yes, it's hard to see
I doubt
anything
the other
tonight.
ship will even see us approach.
Ma'am, can you hold this, please?
Much better. Thank you.
Let's hope they see us.
It looks like some boats don't have their lanterns lit.
No stars. The sky is empty. Look at them all around. Are there any supplies in this boat?
There's nothing. No water, no bread, no compass.
Any blankets?
I don't see any.
There are a few here.
Yes, some here too.
A stowaway!
Oh, officer! Officer, look!
Sorry. So sorry. I can't swim.
Coward! Get over there and start rowing.
I can't. I broke my arm. That's why I can't swim. Please, please, sir. Please stay. I'm begging you. I don't stand a chance up there.
Sit down then. You're lucky I haven't thrown you overboard.
Here you are.
Thank you. Here you are, madame.
Thank you, Beth.
Thank you. It must be below freezing.
Thanks.
Best we keep that baby warm.
Thank you. You warm enough, Emily?
Such a precious child.
Yes, Mum.
Do you have children yourself?
I wonder if the others made it to the boat.
They did. The boats must be all in the water by now.
Do you have family on board?
No. Our colleagues in the Alicante.
We were allowed to go up to the boats, but the men are being held in the second-class dining hall.
Oh, that's dreadful. Why aren't they allowed up to the boats?
They have to wait until all the passengers have left the ship.
I did see Mr. Morget on deck, and the head chef. So they might be
Oh,
let
I
go.
hope so. The ship is listing quite badly now.
The lights don't seem to be getting closer.
Perhaps they're just reflections on the water.
No, They're definitely lights from another ship. We were signalling them earlier.
Keep rowing towards the lights. Captain's
You
orders.
should assist us rowing. Allow one of the women to steer the boat. It's a perfectly calm night.
You row, sir. I will remain in command of this boat.
The women should be allowed to row. Rowing will keep us warm and we'll reach that ship in half the time.
I agree. The movement will warm us.
I am in charge of this boat. The women are not to row.
Oh my. Look at the angle of our ship.
But it's unsinkable. Surely?
She'll sink.
But the watertight doors should keep her afloat.
We only glanced the iceberg. Surely she isn't that damaged?
She'll founder. It's just a matter of time.
What about those naughty lifeboats? What about Daddy?
So I think they could have taken like 70 odd people on the boat.
65. Am I done?
Yeah.
That was sobering.
Sobering?
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, when you... Obviously, you can tell it's not real because it's cartoony.
Yeah.
But listening to conversations...
Let's just shiver you over there a little bit. Not too far.
Listening to conversations, they think they're going back on the boat.
Yeah.
And it's like, because I know you're not, it's the old one to say to them, shut up, you can, you're not going anywhere, it's going to sink.
Well, because that's what they were told.
They were going to make complaints when they got back on the boat about the way they were treated and things like that. And
That's why so many people died on there, because they were like...
well, they weren't even rushing to fill the boats, they were just filling a few people, let a few kids can all get on and...
Let's let the populace see what they call it.
And I mean, like you said, you could tell it wasn't real because it was cartoony.
Yeah.
As soon as you realised actually that she was sinking fast, it seemed like within seconds she was just gone. And you're like, and the little boy just says, "What about Daddy?" And the wife just puts her head, and you kind of think, how many people said that? What about Daddy? What about my husband? What about Granddad? What about? That could make me very upset. It could. It was really, really, very. It makes you think about things, about how.
Avoid tissue in case you need to.
So I might need it. It was sobering. I mean, to be honest, if that, watching that as a cartoonish type thing, and it was very jittery. The same stuff sort of kept dodging around a bit, and it wasn't because you were, if you had one of those things where you were bouncing around as well, sort of thing, it would be more lifelike. But the fact that if that's how it can make you feel as a cartoon, what the hell was it like when you were there?
Well, that's one of the things that I like about VR is it doesn't matter if it's cartoony or not. It pulls you in anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know it's a cartoon, but your brain's going, fucking size of that shit.
Yeah. It was massive.
Like, and this is one of the things that, or one of the reasons why. Actually, the camera. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to show you VR because.
Oh, yeah, that
like, how many times have you watched, well, the Titanic movie? How many times
have you watched the ship go down?
have you, watched any movie or anything like that, but then it's, what's the word? You never understand the scale.
No, you don't.
When I come downstairs and I'm like, oh, I've just played this game on VR and oh my god. I mean, when you played as Darth Vader or saw Darth Vader that day, how he was this huge,
massive man,
massive person that was very scary looking.
Yeah, and I mean, to be fair, some of these people in this fucking lifeboat were scary. Fucking, I tell you, that bloke, woman thing, whatever the fuck it was like, I thought it was a figure.
Well, what you got to remember is a lot of them, they just got dragged out of bed.
Yeah, she hadn't had a chance to put a wig on either, bless her. But I think like that as well, you kind of, you look at the age limit and there were completely different age limits. From very, very old people who look like they should be dead anyway, to children, babies. There was a range of life on there that just didn't even get a chance to live.
Yeah.
It was just, and most of them obviously the men, because they didn't, and like you said, was it the Irish more so, isn't it? They were down the bottoms.
Well, it's the Irish that built the fucking thing, wasn't it? Because it was built in Ireland, came over to Southampton.
Yeah.
And then it was...
left Southampton and drowned. No, definitely. I mean, and I think the more you are in that situation, the more you watch that, the more you'll pick up of things that you hadn't seen before. Look, when that first chimney goes down, I just caught it, just a bit of movement. I thought, oh, and it was just gone, you know. Whereas if you watch it again, you'd be able to think, oh, the chimney's going to go and watch how it would have gone down in there. I expected more waves, more flame, more, I don't know, more dramatics of it, I think. But
to be fair, it was a while since the game came out.
I think the fact that it was not about fire and destruction, it was about the sentiment of it, I think you'd say. You know, the experience of listening to the conversations, standing there on the deck, and that man trying to get on, and the bloke's going, no, you're not going, and another man comes up and says, you know you can't go, you know, let your wife go, blah, blah. How many thousands of men did that, tried to get on and couldn't?
But exactly, I mean, how many, and this comes back to like how stuff is today, how these women want to be treated equally. Well, that's fine. Let men on the boat then, and then you can stay on the sinking ship, and see how quickly you revert back to. You know, you're a woman. I need to go on because blah blah whatever.
Yeah, I mean, obviously back in the day, that's how it was. Women
and children first,
and men were gentlemen, and that's, you know. And a lot of them were quite happy to step back and let their families go first. But I do think in this day and age there'd have been chaos, there'd have been carnage on that ship. No way would people have stepped back. It would have been all for one and one for all, mate.
Well, I mean, how would that work then? In today, if women and children first.
But it wouldn't have been.
No, even now in a lot of things, it's still women and children first. You know, the people that logical thinking people will always put women and children first.
Yeah.
Well, as a transgender person, does that mean I get to go first as well?
No. You can't reproduce. You're not a gentle person, are you? Like they would be.
Women are not gentle. Women are nasty creatures. But
that's what I mean. You would not have had that kind of.
Not in today's, you wouldn't know, because you'd have all the. Well, to be fair, you'd know exactly what happened because everyone will be on their phones documenting it.
Yeah, they'd have been fighting. People would have punch-ups. There would have been
chaos.
People would be pushing people off the boat to get into one of those life thingies. There would have been carnage. You would not have had that calmness of it all. That, you know, let's just all waddle along the front and see what's happening. And come on, madam, let's put you on a boat. And you go on, a little girl. And, you know, there would have been, you know, women were not crying because they had to leave their husbands. There would be a very, you know,
well, because most of them thought they were getting back on the boat.
Well, they did, yeah. They did.
I kind of wonder at what point did they realise they weren't getting back on the boat? Because obviously I know this isn't true to like this is exactly what happened.
No,
it's as close as they can get it.
Yeah.
But like, you know, being lowered into the water, as soon as you were in the water, you could see that front end was going down.
I think depending on the people, I think women were very naive back then, weren't they? They were, you know, they didn't understand the dynamics of the world and the men's mechanical things.
And should we just say that women in general, even now, they're still the same?
I think as they moved away, because like the bloke with the you know, do your oaring, mates, and off we go. He said, "Well, come on, we've got to get this ship off out of the way because we'll get sucked under." He knew it was going down, and yet none of the women understood what he was saying. Nobody said, "What do you mean we'll get sucked? What do you mean we've got to get away? We're going back on it." They all just sat talking about themselves. How's your ankle? Did you get your ankle sorted out today? Because that was, yeah. And when I get back on the Titanic, when I get back on board, I'm going to complain about this immensely because it's not, you know, it's just not satisfactory. That's, you know, that shows how naive they were. They honestly, I bet till the very last, when they saw that go down, they thought they were going back on.
Well, even when like the arse end was like.
Well, they probably looked at it with his arse in and thinking, Oh, it's going to sink. What?
Never mind the fact your husband was on there.
Yeah.
Because some of them, I don't know if it was on this or in the movie that I watched, is that even like a 16-year-old, they wouldn't let a 16-year-old on.
No.
And this is what
That's
makes me
right.
laugh. It's like you gotta be 16 for a lot of stuff. Not just then, but like you know. So you're classed as an adult on the Titanic, and you're not allowed on a lifeboat because you're classed as a man. But you still got to be 18 before you smoke cigarettes.
But not back then.
Well, not back then you didn't. But
That's
it's,
what I mean. At 16, you went to work with in your dad's company, didn't you? If you were well enough to be on there, you'd have been working in your dad's company. You'd have been, you know, or off to a good education, let's say. You know, it's just a completely different world back then. And I think that's what it shows you, the naivety of it all. For me, I don't know what you lot thought or think. If you get it, it's oh sorry, yeah, I'm talking. A little box on that screen over there. Sorry.
So I've barely been in the screen. There you go.
That was quite a
experience.
Do you know? I wouldn't be at all surprised if I kind of had dreams about it. It's that kind of. I don't feel traumatised I'm sad, and I feel kind of like, oh fuck, I wouldn't want to be in that situation whatsoever, ever. But I don't know. See what you get from it. Have a go. I wouldn't mind doing that other one, definitely that other one. But I think as well because the Titanic interests me.
I think they should do a 9/11 one as well.
If
not in the plane, not in the
what I
plane.
mean. That's what I
like
mean about. I don't know that I would be interested in 9/11. It's a sad thing. Don't get me wrong. Please, God, you know, let everybody rest in peace and leave the poor buggers alone. But it happened. We've moved on, and it's sort of been kept in the distance. Titanic's always been this mystery of why it did this and what happened about that, and it's always been dragged to the future, isn't it?
Maybe. I mean, I'd still like to.
But, well, yeah, because I know it interests you, so you probably find that quite.
I come down all like with a 50-yard stairway and be like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have a go off camera.
Yeah.
Have a look at it.
Yeah, it was worth doing, definitely. It was an experience. Cool. And in that short space of time, you kind of learn a lot more than you ever would by reading a history book or doing, because you can feel it.
Yeah.
Whereas in a book, you read it in a book. Don't get me wrong, I'm an avid reader, so I get into my books, but you can actually, you're sat alongside these people. I mean, you're sat on them, most of them, like there, but just sat alongside these people in the conversations. You aren't there. You know what I mean? It's just. Anyway, I'm waffling. Have a go. See what you think. It was definitely.
Yeah, if you know somebody that has like VR set up on their computer.
Yeah.
Or if you have any opportunities, any chances to have a go at VR, I highly recommend it because, like I said, it gives you the full perspective, I think.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, I've played Assassin's Creed for many years, and then when they brought the game out in VR, when I played it, and I went to my uncle's villa, I've been there hundreds of times just on the Xbox, but actually stood at the entrance of my uncle's villa, and I'm walking through the little town, and then I get to the bottom of the stairs. It gets up to the house. You got the big assassin symbol and stuff, and it's just like, this thing's fucking huge. I feel like this big.
I think that's the thing. You don't understand scale very well, do you? You know.
Exactly, and it's like I do have that thing, megalophobia, amongst other things, you know.
Dad would have liked to have a go on that.
Where you are so, you know, when you see like the planet, like there's a picture of like there's a sun in the galaxy, and then our sun.
Yeah.
It makes me feel,
yeah,
because it just shows how insignificantly small
we are.
We are, And then like that, when you actually see, I've watched the Titanic many times. I've seen documentaries on it. You know, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I know it's a big ship. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, but you're kind of like, you're looking at it and you're looking, oh my god, it's that long, you've got to tilt your head.
Yeah.
It's not just a case you go like that. You know, you're like, fucking hell, that is massive.
Yeah.
You know. And even that doesn't really give you the scale, like, of if you can imagine that as it's going up, or it's sinking and then it breaks and it comes up, the propellers and all that kind of stuff. Ugh. Shut up. Is that what you got on TikTok?
Yeah.
I don't know what I did with mine. God, you're going bold.
Shut your fucking mouth. I've decided if I go bold, I'm going to shave the whole lot off and get my whole head tattooed. With fuck you hair on the back.
Yes. Little lawnmower man.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, anyway, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, try it.
Again, that's one of the things I'm trying to explain. Trying to explain VR to somebody is like trying to explain fucking, I don't know, some sort of mathematical equation to a dog.
Yeah, it is.
It's so difficult. You have to experience it. Highly recommended.
Yep.
If you ever get a chance to play VR.
Highly, highly recommended.
So, you know, hopefully there will be a few more videos of VR on here. So if you like that idea,
thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. That would be what I should be waiting to see that when it comes out on the phone to see how it to sort of re-watch it in a different position.
You won't get the same.
No,
like
I don't think you will.
I'm watching it, and you know, I say I've watched people play it before, which gave me the idea. But I've not played it myself, so I don't understand what you've just gone through.
No. Well, you need to turn this off now.
Yeah. Say.
And I'm going to send Dad up in a minute and let him have a watch. Because this is quite a thing.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
ding the bells and all that stuff, and hopefully this was better than last time's.
Yeah, give us some subscribes,
Yeah,
please.
come on, kick us along a bit.
I mean, it's the woman's birthday in a couple of weeks. Let's at least get past 20 for that.
Well, I'm going to be 60. It'd be nice to have 60 subscribers,
that would,
wouldn't it?
You
That'd be
wake
lovely,
up on your
but-
birthday to
yeah.
60 subscribers.
So,
yeah. Okay, well, take it easy, go careful.
Say ding ding buttons and all the rest of that, and we'll see you next time.
Next video.
Bye.
Later.